Yeah, look, I mean, I think not the. I mean, the result's obviously disappointing, but Geelong are a good team, so it's not taking anything away from them. You know, they've beaten all three of the top sides in the league this season, and obviously have shown in a number of occasions what they're capable of when they're playing with confidence. I certainly didn't think that our defence was up to scratch tonight. We just spoke about that as a group. We certainly know we can and have been better in situations, and I thought we just allowed them to get far too confident, and allowed obviously Heel and Pilly and Holmes, the three-headed monster to have too much influence on the game, and so part of that's a number of things. I thought our offense just probably dictated our defense in that situation. We probably allowed some of the missed shots and missed opportunities to affect our ability to play defense and have us organised, which we're typically pretty good at. So obviously some things for us to go away and adjust, and they're things certainly that will need to be tightened up by Sunday. Yeah, you roll out that way against Perth, and it's going to be a very, very difficult night. Like every team in the league, don't play at your best. That's what happens.
How crucial was that period, I guess, either side of three-quarter time when it's such a close game and they start to kick clear? I mean, it really felt like that was where the game was maybe won and lost, that period, right?
Yeah, I mean, and again, it was just they did a great job of making big shots in the moment, right? We called timeouts and try to make an adjustment and, try and stem their momentum. But, again, they're great players and talented players will make big shots, and they've got just like we have, they've got talented players also. And so it was, just credit to their endeavour and execution in that time of the game.
I guess this time of year and just knowing how close the race is for those top two spots, I mean, just kind of lost that maybe look back on and go, geez, we could have done with that one,
I mean, if you look at our season last season, right, we lost our last regular game of the season against Canberra. And so sometimes it comes at a good time and it really gets you kicked into gear. I think for us, we came off a big week last week, and it took us a little while, and I think we didn't quite adjust and kind of play like we did, or we have been playing together. So this was a great test for us, and it's actually good going into finals, having challenging games like that, because if you go in blowing out teams, it's a lot harder to adjust come final time when you will have closer and tougher matchups. So as much as it hurts right now, I think we can learn a lot from that game, and we will do that over the next, we have a game on Sunday, but then over the next week going into Townsville as well.
Yeah. See, to Tolo's point, great chance. We've got a quick turnaround. We'll play another game Sunday. We'll make some adjustments, and I think that the really critical part is, one, obviously, we learn from it, and there'll be some learnings that I think are going to be applicable to the game against the Lynx, but it won't break our confidence. I mean, our group have been playing really great basketball all season long. It's one game. I mean, obviously, no one wants those results, but at the end of the day, it's sport. It happens. You can do everything right sometimes and still lose, and you can do a number of things relatively right and sometimes win or lose as well. So it just works both ways.
And just lastly for me, how was Kelsey Reid? She came off there towards the end, like a bit of a big knock there. Was she just winded or anything more serious?
Well, she played the rest. She got back out on the floor, so that would probably tell me she was okay. Medical staff didn't start waving their hands at me when I called for her to start back on the floor, so typically that means she's good to go.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Kenny, Sammy Smythe here, mate. Not a good night at the office side, but how do you regroup for Sunday's big game against Perth in Bendigo?
Hey, mate. Yep. Same. I've probably already spoken about it. Really, it's just lock back into video, lock into the game plan. Recover, do all those things that professionals have to do. I review this game, but the players will start to put their focus into their recovery, and then we'll come together on Sunday and Saturday. We'll start watching some video and reload and get ready for Perth. So that's exactly how we do it. The same way we've done it whenever we've won, and the same way we've done it whenever we've lost.
And also good to have Kelly Wilson back for the final 3 games, and Casey Samuels as well.
Yep. No, we're very, very fortunate to have that level of experience, both sides. Casey's return to play is probably going to be a bit slower. I mean, you know, she's really only just coming back, whereas, you know, Kelly's had a few more trainings with us and been on the floor, so Kelly's been a lot easier to sort of get her on in that situation. When we got into foul trouble early in the game, that's exactly why we brought her in, is that insurance policy for those situations, so her experience was really valuable in that time of the game. That it? One more?
I think we have everyone there, guys. I've told 3 people, but if they've decided to leave, that's totally cool.
That's fine.
Thank you so
Maybe
much
I
for
answered
your
their
time.
questions. Maybe we answered their questions already, Tolo.